morning, my morning glories. Welcome to Gurukul English Medium School. I welcome you all back to Science Period. Students, today we are going to learn lesson number 7, that is Food and Nutrition. Children, look at this picture. A boy is playing with the football and another boy is running. On other side, one boy is sitting down. Children, compare this picture. What difference can you see? On one side of this picture, boys are playing and looks energetic, whereas a boy on other side looks very lazy and tired too. Can you all tell me what might be the reason? This is because energetic boys are healthy and eat food properly and do exercises, whereas another boy is weak because he might not be eating properly or might be skipping his meal. So students, from this we get to know that food gives us energy to do work and to stay healthy. Students, now let's learn some new terms. First is diet, second balanced diet, and third is staple food. Children, diet means the food consumed by a person daily. Here we have chapati, rice, dal, papad, curd, vegetable in plate. This food plate contains variety of foodstuffs. So, it is called as balanced diet. Such variety of foodstuffs provide carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamins, minerals and water in a proper proportion to meet the requirement of our body. Students, do you all know? Potatoes, which we eat as vegetable, they are an excellent source of many vitamins, minerals, proteins, and it also provides fats. Students, we get carbohydrates from rice. Chapatis, which are made up of wheat flour, is a rich source of dietary fiber and protein. Students, do you all know? Curd is a rich source of vitamins. A cup of curd provides vitamins in the same quantity as that in milk. Students, raw vegetables like cucumber and radish, which we eat as salads, contains fiber and vitamins. So students, it is very important to have all these foodstuffs in your diet. Staple food are food items that can be stored easily and eaten throughout the year. Example, rice, jawar, bajra, wheat, etc. Without this, our food won't be completed. Children, look at the foodstuffs in this picture. It depicts different foodstuffs. Let's see what we get from them. We get milk, chicken, eggs from animals. We use milk to get butter. We get oil from safflower, sesame and groundnut, etc. We use lemon, raw mango and tamarind to add sour taste to our food. We use spices like cloves, black pepper in very small quantity to add taste to our food. We eat raw cucumber, radish as salads. We get flour from jawar, bajra and wheat to make bhakris and chapati. Children, as you know, we use sugar or jaggery while making sweets. Children, now we know that we have variety in foodstuffs, but there are differences in like and dislike of people. We love to eat the items we like again and again, and we avoid what we don't like. But students, it is very important to ensure that you eat all that to keep your body healthy, fit and fine. Children, we eat food to grow and to get energy. But how do we get this energy? It is obtained from the constituents present in the food. But how does the constituents of food help us? Food constituents help us to grow. It also helps us to repair the wear and tear of our body. That means it heals our wounds and injuries. Food constituents provide nourishment to the body and also creates energy to carry out work like respiration and digestion. Food constituents makes bone strong and gives strength to fight against diseases. Children, for all the functions to go on smoothly inside the body, we need to drink plenty of water. Students, we eat variety of foodstuffs daily, right? Yes. Due to this, all the food constituents that is included in our diet help us to remain healthy and also gives proper nourishment to our body. Students, now you might be thinking, what is nourishment? I'll tell you. It is a process in which whatever food we eat, our body use that food for growth and development of our body. Children, it is very important to preserve the nourishment in food ingredients. We must do following things to do so. While cooking food, add as much as water as needed. Use pressure cooker or lid while cooking. Sprout pulses before cooking them. We must eat some raw vegetables as salad. We should mix 2 or 3 foodstuffs while making a dish. Children, we know that we understand different tastes with the help of our tongue, right?
Yes, teacher.
Children, do this at home. Stand in front of the mirror, stick your tongue out and look at it carefully. You will see tiny picks on your tongue. Students, they are taste buds. These taste buds tell us the different tastes like whether it is sweet, bitter, sour or salty. Now you might be thinking, how come a single tongue can tell us different taste of food? Students, look at this picture carefully. It clearly shows that our tongue has different taste buds. These taste buds are sensitive to different tastes. Students, let's revise in short what we have learned in this lesson. Thank you. Good morning, Gurukul stars. I welcome you all to Gurukul English Medium School. Students, do you all know one beautiful thing about learning? Learning is that thing that no one can take it away from you. With learning, you keep on growing. So students, never stop learning. Children, today our topic is lesson number 8, the value of food. Children, look at this picture. Neha and Rahul are having their food. Today, their mother has made bhakri of jawar. Neha and Rahul is enjoying bhakris with butter. Their mother make a number of other dishes for them to eat with different foodstuffs. Now, Neha is having one question in her mind. So she went to her mother and asked,
Mom, we eat variety of foodstuffs, but from where do we get all these things?
Neha, we get wheat, rice, jawar, pulses, sugarcane from fields. Farmers work hard to grow these crops for us. Things like karvanda, jamun, bor, honey are obtained from forest.
Mom, from where do we get salt?
Neha, we get salt and saltwater fish from sea.
Really, Mom?
Yes, Neha. Rahul, have you heard about singaras and makhnas? No, Mom. Okay, I'll tell you. Rahul, singaras, which is also known as water chestnuts, and makhnas, that is lotus seed, are obtained from fresh water, like from lake, river. Children, do you all know? Makhnas is rich in calcium and it also helps to maintain blood pressure. You can have it as a snack. Children, we also get fish from fresh water because of fishermen's hard work. Now, you both know that fruits and vegetables are obtained from orchards. Children, meat and eggs are obtained from animals. Some people keeps poultry to obtain meat and eggs. Children, we get this variety of foodstuffs through the efforts of many people like farmers, fishermen. So children, you must not waste food.
Okay, Mom, we will not waste food.
Students, today to make you all understand the importance of food and why we must not waste it, I'll tell you one story of bhakri. Students, let's start this story. At the end of the summer, fields are made ready for farming tasks. Farmers carry out certain activities to make their field ready for growing crops. Let's see them one by one. First, the field is plowed. Plowing is very important because without plowing, farmers cannot sow seeds directly. In plowing, the soil is turned. Upper soil goes down and downward soil comes up. For plowing, farmers use bullocks or tractor. Now, after plowing, lumps of soil are crushed. Lumps that are present in field are broken. After that, the field is leveled so that the rainwater can spread evenly in all parts of field. Children, in this way, farmers make their field ready for sowing seeds and then they wait for pre-monsoon showers. It is important because it makes soil humid or wet. As we know, in dry soil, it is not possible for seeds to germinate. Once there is pre-monsoon shower, farmers sow their seeds and within few days, the seeds sprouts and we can see seedlings above the ground. Seedlings means young plants. Students, do you all have any idea about weeds? No? Okay, I'll tell you. It means unnecessary plants that grow with main crop. We need to remove this from field because these weeds absorb all the nutrients and water of main crops. So, farmers remove this from field so that the main plant can get sufficient amount of nutrients and water. To remove these weeds, farmers hire some laborers and pay for it. Now let's see how does the bajra crop get ready. After sowing seeds, within few days ears of bajra appear on every stalk. Now grain forms and the ears grow fuller. Fuller means bigger. As the grains grow, flock of birds come to eat these tender grains. Tender means soft. At this stage, grains are very soft and tasty. So, farmer needs to protect their crops from these birds. So, they set up scarecrows and slingshots are used to frighten the birds away. When farmers see that the ears of jawar are full, they harvest it. It means they cut and gather all the ears of bajra. After harvesting, there is a process of threshing. Threshing is a process in which grain is separated from ears. Threshing can be carried out with the help of machine or bullocks. Earlier, threshing was carried out by bullocks. Let's see how bullocks are used for threshing. A round threshing floor is prepared. After that, the post is set up at the center of threshing floor. Over here, post means wooden beam. And then the harvested ears are spread around the post. Now, bullock is tied to the wooden beam so that bullocks can walk in a circle around the post. This process takes lot of time. But with machine, this work can be done quickly. Even today, in some parts of our country, farmers use this traditional method for threshing. Once threshing is done, there is a process of winnowing. In winnowing, chaff is separated from grains. Chaff means trash or rubbish that you don't want. In winnowing, a person stands little higher up and slowly allows the threshed grains to fall to the ground. Due to air, chaff blow away and the clean grain falls on the ground. This process is known as winnowing. Farmers take care and protect these grains from insects. Farmers keep aside some sacks of grains for family, and remaining sacks are sent to the market for selling. Traders buy the grains from farmers. These grains are transported by trucks or good trains to shopkeepers. Laborers and truck drivers are paid for their work. People buy the grains from shopkeepers, and then these grains are milled into flour. So, while cooking, you all might have seen that your mom knead the flour into lumps. Then these lumps are flattened into bhakri and it is roasted on tawa. As we know, for cooking anything, we need fuel. Students, in this way, bhakri is prepared. Now, from this story, you understood that a single bhakri which you get to eat in your plate has to undergo many processes, and lot of hard work and money is spent for it. So children, we must be always grateful to them. Students, like water, food is also valuable. Let's revise what we have learned in this lesson. Thank you. Good morning, my beautiful souls. Welcome to Gurukul English Medium School. Students, you must wake up every morning with the thought that some new and wonderful things you will learn. Students, today we are going to learn one interesting chapter of EVS-I, that is lesson number 9, Air. Let's start. Children, can y'all tell me what are the people in the picture doing? In first picture, a small girl is blowing balloon. It means she is filling air in the balloon. In second picture, man is filling air in car tire. So from this, y'all might have got idea that today we are going to study about air and its uses. Children, now we will do one activity. Let's see what we get to know from this activity. Take water in a big container. Take a small, narrow container like this. Now, hold it upside down on the surface of water. And without tilting, means without moving in a sloping position, push it down into the water. Now allow it to tilt. What y'all can see? Bubbles comes up to the top. What does this tell us? Students, from this activity we get to know that air is lighter than water. So, air bubbles rise to the top as soon as the container is tilted. One more thing we can observe that air is present in the container that appeared to be empty. In this activity, we can clearly observe that even in the places that may appear empty, air is present there. Children, can you all touch air? No. Can you all feel it? Yes, teacher. So, children, we cannot see air, but air is present all around the earth, or we can say all around us. Students, now we will see what is atmosphere. Students, as we all know, the earth on which we live is round in shape like a ball. Air is present everywhere. So, this covering of air around the earth is called the atmosphere. Children, do you all know? As we go further, that is away from the earth, the layers of air become thinner. It means amount of air reduces at the greater heights. When we climb a mountain and reach at a greater height, the level of oxygen reduces and we find difficulty in breathing. The layers of air closest to the earth are very close to each other. It means when we are near to the earth, there is more amount of oxygen in air compared to when we are far away from the earth. Students, now let's try out another activity and let's see what we get to learn from this activity. Children, take slightly deep dish like this. Take one candle and place it at the center of this dish. Fill water in the dish. Now light the candle. After that, place a glass over the candle in this way. Children, what y'all can see? As soon as I put the glass over the candle goes out and the level of water inside the glass rises up to a certain level. Certain level means little up. Now you might be thinking, why does this happen? Don't worry, I'll tell you. Children, do you all know air contains one constituent which helps in burning? As it gets used up, water rises in the glass. When that constituent which was helping in burning is finished, the candle goes out. The water level too stops rising. Students, now you all might be having one question in your mind, that which constituent is present in air that helps burning? Children, constituent of air that helps burning is oxygen gas. Children, do you all know oxygen in air is present in equal amount to those of other gases? Children, tell me, while breathing, which gas you take inside the body and which one you give out?
Teacher, we inhale oxygen and gives out carbon dioxide.
Children, now you all know that oxygen is present in air that helps in burning.
Teacher, only oxygen is present in the air?
No, Neha. Along with oxygen, air contains CO2, that is carbon dioxide, in small quantity. You all have learned that the gas that fizzes out of the soda water is carbon dioxide. Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Children, do you all know? Water and carbon dioxide is used by the plants to make their food in presence of sunlight. They take carbon dioxide from air. Students, have you ever tried this? Have you ever taken a glass and put an ice cube or chilled water into it? If you do that, you will see water droplets have been settled outside. Now, you all might be thinking, why does it happen? It is because there is water present in the air in a form of gas. Now, next we will see what are the constituents of air. Observe this picture. The constituents of air are oxygen, nitrogen, and mixture of other gases. Students, look at this diagram carefully. It clearly shows a part of percentage of gases present in the air. Over here, 21% is of oxygen, 1% is of other different gases, and 78%, which is highest part, is of nitrogen gas. So children, from this diagram, we come to know that air not only contains oxygen, but also it is a mixture of several other gases. Children, do you all know? When burning takes place in factories, vehicles, stoves, in the kitchen, they give out smoke which get mixed with the air around us, which may not be good for our health. To reduce this, we can use bicycle for short distances. or we can walk and go to that place. Make less use of fuels and plant more trees. Students, let's revise what we have learned in this lesson. Thank you.